Happy Feral Monday, my friends. Look at this. Look at this. I want to go here. I want to go there. This palette is really inspiring me. So whenever I know I want to get extra feral, I'm going to grab a white eyeshadow base because it's just going to help everything show very, very true, make these colors pop. And even no matter your skin tone, if you're wanting to get a little bit more artistic, using a white eyeshadow base is always a good idea. Because remember, the eyeshadow base will be completely covered. So I'm going to take this, and I might even do a little bit of a card today. Ooh, she's got a hair. We're extra feral. I'm going to take a dense brush now. And don't worry about that. Don't even worry. We clean that up later. But we have to make sure it just gets really, really thin across the skin. And I might bring the eyeshadow out over this way. If I don't, we can also clean that up later. But I do want to get it really, really smooth. Let's just start a transition with this shade. I actually love this type of pinky peach as a transition. If you just wanted to add a color like this to your favorite eyeshadow look, just kind of press it in as a transition. It can be really, really beautiful. So while we might be getting absolutely feral today, that is a fun idea to kind of add to what you usually do day to day. Look how nicely that goes on, so smooth. We're gonna switch to a fluffier brush now, and I'm going to mix these two shades. And we're gonna take that and kind of just finish off our transition towards the brow bone. And then sometimes, once I get that laid down, this is a really fun tip for your favorite eyeshadow look. I'll take that first transition again and just kind of keep building and filling in gaps. And it just gets a really, really smooth blend. And then I go back and just kind of do this again. So I go a little bit heavier and then I come back in and continue to transition. I feel like it's just the easiest way to get that really nice gradient. I'm going to take a little bit of these two, and we'll put that just towards the front. This is such a pretty shade too. Fluffy brush, and I'm just going to tap that on the outer part. You can actually get a little bit more of a peach look if you were to add this all the way over into that pink. So there's a color theory moment there. If you ever find your eyeshadow a little bit too pink, you could just add a little bit of yellow to it. It's not going to neutralize, but it will shift. Now it's time for this shade. I always get questions how I mix colors. I really don't know what I'm doing. I do not plan these looks. I just look at a palette and go, I really like these colors. I'm going to make them work. So just have fun with it. If you like two colors but you feel like they don't go together, just use them. Just paint, my friends. I am using an E27 to kind of push this into the socket. If you hear a noise, his mom is downstairs making herself a cup of coffee. It's really cute. I think I want to do a cut crease. It's pretty like that. It's probably my favorite part, me and my micellar water, C30. I was just making sure it's nice and sharp. Let's start to carve this out while my dog just absolutely snores in the background. This makes all the difference. How nice that looks. Whee! Wiping off the brush, more micellar water. And then I'll just really... Oh, you woke up to tap dance, did you? There you go. Also, one of his hairs in my ring. Pretty. This color has just inspired me. I want to do another look with this color that's obviously not quite as feral. We're going to pick that up on our brush. I'm just going to start in the center. Ooh, that is pretty. Just going to keep building it. We're just painting. So I'm going to take the dark brown in the palette, and I'm just going to apply this at an angle. Just press, 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 press. And I'm going to do another wing here in a minute. I can't be stopped. I made room for this shade. Let's place that over here. This is probably my favorite color in the palette, so I wanted to use it today. We're going to put it on the front part of the eye. These are so sparkly. Now I'm going to take these off, and I'm just going to grab some concealer. And let's go underneath here. Not only am I carving, but I'm kind of creating another base, because I want to do a wing from here. Remember our first transition, I'm going to set this with just a little bit of that. Oh, we really have gone feral. I haven't painted like this in a long time. This is like the looks I used to do in 2018 and 2019. Then I'm going to take this Urban Decay liner. See how I'm kind of going into the lash line. And I'm just going to extend it out this way. I do have an E26 ready. I feel like these have really great precision, but I get a little extra precision if I use an E26 and just kind of treat this gel formula the way that you do a pot liner. I just did a little half lash. These are the Ardell 424s. They're very, very wispy. I didn't want to cover up too much of all of the fluff that we got going on. So I don't want to use foundation, but we will use concealer. I'm very excited. I am going to use correctors. That way we can get away with not wearing the foundation. So we're going to do Cool Sunrise there. I'm looking around for brushes. All my brushes have ran away. Okay, there we go. Melt in the Cool Sunrise. Melt those edges. We'll do our green corrector here, and just a little bit around the nose. Now I'm going to switch to a fluffier brush. We'll do a C41 for this. I feel like the redness on my cheeks has gotten a lot better recently. I swear it's that Medicate serum. That has really, really helped with my redness. Okay, that looks great. And then I'll take the C41 and just kind of scoop the edges towards the perimeter of my face. This concealer looks truly undetectable. That's wild. I'm into it. I want to try this 𝗕𝗘𝗧𝗬 concealer. It's the Bio Lifting Concealer, shade Macadamia. Looks like a great shade for me too. And then I'm just going to put some through the center. And we'll work it out. Outward, I should say. Here we go. Now, for the center, I'm going to use the denser brush. Oh, that's really pretty. I feel like if you're... Now let me give this a couple more tries, but I can kind of give you a quick first impression. This is going to be a great concealer for somebody that doesn't want to wear something really, really heavy. It does have nice pigment, but it's definitely in the realm of light coverage. It'll cover my chin nicely. I want to use something that's coming out. It's not out yet, but it will be out very soon. I can't really explain anything to you. I'm sorry, my friends, but it's very soon. This palette is so pretty. This is from Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics. I've never tried them, but they sent me over a few things to try. Ooh, I love that color. Don't be frightened. Oh yeah, it ties in beautifully. I thought it would tie in really beautifully with this. It's hair washing day. And I'm using my C40.5. I'm gonna set heavily right through here with the puff. And then kind of in this little meat area. But then I'll switch to this brush coming soon. And I'll set everywhere else lightly. Let's finish up underneath here. This shade is so pretty. It's going to be our inner corner. That's nice. And then we'll feather it over this way. I want to do a really sparkly coppery lip, so I'm going to take this Cosmic Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever. This is the one that'll have sparkles in it. Look how pretty this is. This is from 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬. This is the Metal Lip Balm in Shaded Rose. That's exactly what I envisioned. My mom used to wear a lipstick from Revlon like this in like 92. One last step. I love these Givenchy highlighters. I feel like this brush is going to be perfect for this. This is the lilac shade. Because why not wear a lilac highlighter on Feral Monday? All right, my friends, this is our finished look. This palette is quite exceptional. I'm so excited to already create with it again. Or maybe we'll just do a simple brown crease and maybe a couple of these shades just on our lid. So good. I love DD's signature so much. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed painting it. This was a lot of fun. This kind of took me back to when I would do looks like this almost every single day. I had a hair, but thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed painting it. Until the next video, bye for now.